Hey, what's up, guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. A lot to get to today. The first thing I want to start off with, if you haven't heard, of course, it's been all over the news, so I'm just going to briefly touch on it. The revelation, after we posted our last video regarding the mystery woman who was caught on the video doorbell ringing. It looked as if she had possibly some sort of straps or restraints hanging from her wrists. We weren't sure. A lot of you thought that it indeed looked like that. A lot of you, said we were wasting our time with the video. It looked like she was just holding keys or something. And well, it does turn out that the woman was restrained. She was attempting to flee a home in which she was restrained. And I'll put the link to this down below, but basically she was found. She is safe. So, that's originally why I posted the video, because it just felt right. I can only imagine if it was someone in my family or one of yours, God forbid, and I think you would do the same. So, and well, glad she's safe. So now in other news, also, real quick, there's been a lot of news and videos and sort of an uproar over, some mass footage that has been uploaded to the net coming out of San Diego and up and down that area of the California seaboard, where a group of lights was seen what appeared to be sitting static in the sky over the ocean. And there are multiple videos, multiple angles of this that have been posted to YouTube. You can look them up online if you like. And at first, it was extremely intriguing. However, the more I looked at it, we've posted a ton of UFO videos on this channel over the years. I've kind of developed a keen eye on recognizing what's natural, what's unnatural. And to be honest, to me, these lights appear to be flares due to their color, due to their sort of uneven lining up of one another in the sky. And while we now have a new report here from 10TV News that would seem to confirm that. So check this out.
Mystery lights that had people all over San Diego scratching their heads have been solved. The military confirmed it was part of a Navy exercise last night.
Our 10 News reporter Travis Rice spoke to a pilot who explains how it threw a lot of people off.
These some aliens.
A collection of last night's light sightings now lives among the rest of the UFO videos online. From La Mesa to La Jolla, plenty of people saw them, and unless you were familiar with military flare exercises, your mind might have ran too.
Baby, let's go.
This woman in the South Bay wasn't taking any chances with whatever was in the sky.
So every time somebody called in a UFO, they'd send us up to go up, find out what it was, or chase it down.
Tom Ricotta is a pilot and formerly of the Sheriff Department's aerial recon team. He says the flares being out as far as they were in the sky is hard on everyone's depth perception.
So you are getting a weird illusion, plus you got the water reflection and everything else, so it's very difficult. Over water is the worst.
This pilot says he's glad the government could explain what it was before the authorities got called.
Yeah, it's good. Saves a lot of gas for the Sheriff's Department chasing them down.
Travis Rice, 10 News.
Okay, so according to the news here, these lights were flares used for a training exercise. Now, whether you believe that or not, I will leave that up to you guys, but it does seem like the Navy has confirmed it. Usually, if it's something mysterious, they'll often not confirm it. They'll stay silent, and that is usually when you know something is up. But if you look at some of the more close-up photos, you can see the smoke trails coming from them. Now, the Navy could just be, selling us a simple falsehood, hoping that we'll go with it and move on about our business. So, again, I will leave it up to you guys. I know we have a lot of servicemen who watch the channel, so put it down below. And now, one of the main topics of today's video, and some really impressive footage, in my opinion, we have video that was posted to YouTube by the channel of the same name, Melinda Gilman, with the simple title, Strange Sky Light. And well, I'll play you this clip and we'll talk more in just a second. All right, so This is just coming off the heels of my recent video where we had featured what appeared to be a triangular object being caught in the middle of a lightning strike or being struck by a bolt of lightning. And then we followed up that video by featuring a number of other videos and photographs where it would appear that most often these objects that are seen in our storms proliferating near them and getting struck by lightning are often in a triangular shape. But it would appear here that that is not always the case. And as I'm showing you some close-up images of this thing, we have the lightning here that appears to be striking the same object here multiple times. And the reason I'm calling it an object is because, I mean, obviously lightning can make some strange shapes. But when you have razor-sharp triangles or things that look like upside-down horseshoes that appear to be struck multiple times and they don't lose their shape, as in this instance here, I think that's a pretty solid giveaway that this is some sort of stationary object in the sky that is being struck. And if you guys notice in this video, and I don't know if it's due to the cloud cover or if it's because it's just so pixelated, but it almost looks as if the lightning is sort of coming up from below and hitting this object sitting in the sky as opposed to coming down from the sky. But again, you can see multiple times it looks as if this same object that again appears to be a horseshoe-shaped something, it gets hit multiple times. And another thing is when I saw this, I thought to myself, could this be the return of the infamous horseshoe UFO that was caught on International Space Station cameras that we broke on this channel back in 2016. That video subsequently got millions of views, was featured all over the news, one of probably our biggest videos, but it was yet another video from cameras aboard the International Space Station where something strange appeared in the sky on the horizon of the Earth. Something we've certainly seen and featured on the channel numerous times, where they cut the feed, where, you know, we will have something anomalous happen or a UFO come into frame, and almost without fail, and almost always when these UFOs appear, the video feed is quickly cut and goes to a blue screen, which tells me one of two things, which is that firstly, they are monitoring these cameras 24/7, as well as the fact that they just don't want us seeing what is happening in space, whether it turns out to be natural or not. It's almost like every time something unusual happens, before we even get to figure out whether it's just a piece of space junk or a legitimate UFO, they cut the feed. And so back in 2016, we had captured this footage here where, again, another sort of horseshoe-shaped apparition or object seemed to appear above the Earth. Almost immediately after that, the feed was cut, and when it came back, whatever the object was, whether it was a reflection or something truly unknown, it was gone. And so, yeah, I mean, this new footage here just reminded me of that. I know personally I've seen other images and sightings, sighting testimony of horseshoe-shaped objects before. They're very rare because typically we will hear about saucers, triangles, things of that nature, but this new footage here truly is mysterious to me, so I wanted to feature it here. I'll put a link to the original channel down below. Head over, show them some love, and you guys tell me what you think. To me, it definitely looks like something sitting in the sky and being struck multiple times, but that could just be me. Maybe my tinfoil hat's too tight. Who knows? So now in other news, speaking of the sky, here is some video sent in by a viewer of, a late evening sky that just looked truly ominous to him. Okay, so big thanks to the viewer for that. Truly does look ominous and eerie, and we've certainly been seeing a lot of videos coming out lately of just some really creepy looking cloud formations, severe storms, baseball-sized hail, strange rumblings in the ground, flashes of light in the sky. Speaking of which, there was yet again another massive flash of light that just occurred above Australia on the 28th, followed by a huge bang captured on multiple cameras. And with all of this sort of strange Earth behavior, we'll just say, happening lately, you know, it makes me wonder whether it has something to possibly do with our magnetic poles, and whether we are possibly gearing up for a pole flip or reversal. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Earth has a magnetic field, which basically protects us. It keeps us alive. It protects the Earth from getting hit by radiation. It's responsible for our atmosphere staying the way it is, and basically for keeping everything running smoothly on Earth. And lately, scientists have been wondering very seriously whether Earth is gearing up for another rapid reversal of the magnetic poles, which, if this does happen, it's definitely going to cause some chaos here on Earth. And this actually has happened in the past. They say that it happens every, couple 100,000 years. And the reason that they think this may be on the horizon, another one of these pole flips, where the North Pole will go south, south will go north, is because Earth's magnetic field is decreasing 10 times faster than normal. And the latest satellite imagery data from the ESA suggests that the North Magnetic Pole is especially turbulent and unpredictable. And, one of the major things that happens during a pole shift is a huge increase in the movement of tectonic plates, and likely a sharp increase in strange weather, natural disasters, things of that nature. And so they think it may happen within the next century. They are already seeing signs of it. There is one portion of the magnetic field that they've dubbed the South Atlantic Anomaly, which is an area of the Earth where they will not even send satellites through because they'll be totally fried. Because in this area of the Earth, over the South Atlantic Ocean, Earth's magnetic field is so weak that it's almost non-existent. So, I don't know. That's just a thought. Certainly been seeing a lot of strange weather lately. Ground rumblings, loud booms, and well, that's just my 2 cents. I'm just speculating here, so as always, I'll leave it up to you guys. And with that, I am going to jump off here. Now, real quick before we go, I want to feature some images that were sent in by a viewer who sent me an email and said that his girlfriend surprised him with the best birthday theme ever. And this is courtesy of Jesus Rocha, who just turned 22. His girlfriend surprised him with this really awesome alien cake, as well as these Secure Team, I don't know if they're napkins or stickers, but Secure Team logo-covered napkins or stickers here scattered amongst the table, and I thought that was really cool. So, happy birthday to Jesus. Your cake reminds me of the Secure Team cake that a personal friend had made for me. I can't remember exactly what it was for. It's got my logo here with the Christmas hat on it, which is something I put in my videos during Christmas time. So regardless, reminded me of that, but really, really cool. So thank you, and thanks to everyone who sends me in pics of you guys wearing your Secure Team shirts and hoodies and hats and everything else in between. So you guys are the best. Thanks for watching today. Stay tuned. I'm going to get back to work, so I'll see you back in just a bit.